Welcome everyone to a Black Desert stream. My name is CM Sherna,
My name is Trent.
and hopefully everything is working today. We have a different sound setup because we're going to have 3 people, so let us know in chat, as always.
Is the sound okay?
Is it okay? All right. Welcome everyone. We're really sorry. I'll start off by saying we're really sorry about last week. What happened was this streaming room was completely dismantled for a Korean team stream, and basically, it's good. This is unusual.
Yeah.
And basically, what happened was everything was like green screened out. Everything was outside.
Yeah. They had a really big project in terms of what kind of video they wanted to do, but because of the scope of that project and the scope of that video, resetting up the stream took quite some time.
Yeah.
And during this, while we were trying to reset up the room and get this going, Sherna threw out his back, and we had to send him home. And I didn't think it'd be okay to be like, Sherna, tough it out, man. You know?
I did try to tough it out
did,
in
but,
the office
yeah.
until lunchtime. But yeah, basically, as I was picking up the sofa, actually, as I was putting down the sofa and going to stand back up, I sprained my back for a second time in a month.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was rough. We're really sorry about last week. We did try really hard to get that stream out to you guys. We were here trying to push as much as we can to get the stream room set back up in the morning.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there just wasn't enough time because the Korean team didn't start the fixing process until the morning of our stream. So we're really sorry for that. We're not slighting you at all. Literally, things come up, and unfortunately, it was on a PlayStation.
Yeah, and thankfully, you know, Sherna's back is getting better. That being said, because we missed, we missed last week's stream, hope you guys had really good holidays and a happy New Year. We're gonna start off with talking about last week's update, right? So let's just jump into that first.
All right, quickly, Altar of Blood was put in, right?
So Altar of Blood does not follow the PC specs at all. You need 50 energy to start and 10 more energy to begin. Rather, on PC, I believe it's 100 and then 50.
Yeah.
Right? So party leaders can be changed anytime during the Altar of Blood, or not anytime, during the selection of illusions and stuff. You go through the illusions. They're really, really difficult. If you make it to 5 and the 5th illusion and you gain its knowledge, next time you could start at the 5th illusion rather than restarting at the 1st illusion.
Hold on. No, someone said my mic was off. It's on.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Why the difference in energy? I'll talk about this right away. Console doesn't have enough energy.
Yeah.
Like,
generally, our energy pool is considerably lower than PC.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stop trying to troll us.
Yeah.
One other thing, Shies cannot enter at the moment because they don't have an Awakening quest. Cold memories of the past. So, therefore, Shy is still unable to enter Altar of Blood.
Yeah.
I'm going to go kick a few people in the shins about that.
That'll be worked on.
The quest changes, as many of you have seen. We changed all the items around. Sealed magical earrings are out.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate. I know a lot of people are kind of looking for those. They are kind of easy to farm, and then you get a lot, and then you smash them together. They're replenishable. Unfortunately, we've removed them. So
yeah.
there's not much we can say about it.
Yeah. Certain items were removed and certain quests were removed, and in its place is a new ring.
Oh, maybe they fixed Shy. People are saying that Shy can get in. Maybe it was fixed.
That would have been nice to know.
Sorry.
We're looking at our third guest, a mystery third guest, and we're going to murder him after the stream. So, that being said, certain items have been removed, and you'll be getting some of the new items or some of the old ones through the mail. It depends on certain conditions. It'll work out. So, one thing about the new accessory is the red sand crystal rings.
Uh-huh.
Red sand crystal? Red crystal sand.
Sand crystal
Red
rings.
sand crystal rings. They are special in that you can enhance them, and if they fail, they do not break. They can be enhanced up to try.
Yep.
Right? You need freed magical black stones to enhance them. You need freed magical shards to repair its durability because they can be repaired. And we'll be kind of going over that today. So
and they're roughly equivalent to duo yellows. From what I remember, it's roughly equivalent there.
Yeah.
So they are in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Someone did say, "Why are you reading from paper? Why don't you learn it?" like, it's quite a bit of stuff to go through, and we don't want
Yeah.
to make mistakes. This is just so that we have visual prompts, basically.
Yep.
We're not reading it from the sheet.
Then there are some monster changes from last week, basically hunting for whales and calcs, right? Hunting experience went up, certain drops went up, and yeah, that's all in last week's patch notes. If you're a hunter, that pertains to you, right? And
that's about it.
That's it from last week's one.
So this
right?
week, the one that you're all waiting for, Valkyrie. Zarka, bless my soul. Valkyrie is in.
Yeah.
The single worst class in Black Desert. She has a sword, she has a shield, she does stuff. Her awakening is also in, which is a giant Lancia and a bigger shield, because why not? She has red hair, she has a shield, I think I've mentioned that. She tries to be Captain America, she throws it around, and unfortunately that's all Valkyrie is, so you may as well not create one. Next!
Do you not like Captain America?
Nah, he's the worst.
Ooh,
I'm a Modok fan, all right?
Fair enough. So Valkyrie is in with her awakening. We released the GM note earlier today for people in the West. It'll come in, all the skills there, plus rub-bombs are also in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything is in with the Valkyrie because, Valkyrie.
Okay. Next thing is, and this is kind of, we talked about it on the Xbox stream a couple days ago. There's going to be.
I'll do the PowerPoint presentation here.
Thank you. You can't see it on there because I actually printed the wrong, too many images. But a new UI is coming. Certain UI elements are going to be changing, and what we were told was this will help with some of the performance issues slightly on PlayStation as well as on Xbox. We were told that it's going to be changing. A lot of the UI that has been changed is mostly dialogue stuff. So if you talk to the NPCs, any menus that come up through NPCs has changed. So storage, central market, Black Spirit, all that kind of stuff. There's certain UI elements that look really clean, and we're going to go over it. And there's some stuff that we're still taking in feedback for, and slowly rolling that out.
So a lot of people have already, those who are Xbox players would have experienced this already, and there are growing pains with it. What we do ask is before a knee-jerk reaction is made, you try at least to get used to it, because it is jarring when the UI completely shifts.
Yeah.
For me personally, when I first picked this up, I was like, what is this? I don't like it. They said, okay, go take an hour, just try it through. We went through it. We picked up a couple of the issues that we found, sent it to them, and they repaired it. So basically what we're asking for is knee-jerk reactions, hold off on them and just make an informed. There are a few very valid issues that have come out, which are basically like too many button presses in dialogue windows.
Too many button presses, as well as accepting new quests is kind of troublesome for certain people.
So we're looking at that, and all that stuff is being collected. So you guys help us. So I want to say just quickly, the reason why we were told that the new UI may change, may help with a little bit of performance, is because I believe there may have been an offhand comment by a developer. Just going like to the UI team, like, I think it's your UI issues, man. I think it's the UI. And they probably just went, yeah, right, we'll fix it. And they did. And it is nice.
But it
takes getting used to.
It takes some time getting used to. And when we say like try it out first, we're not saying like stop complaining, because there are valid points for some of the complaints.
Yes.
And I know it. And on Xbox, there was a few users who've reached out and be like, well, intuitively I went to go do this, but the UI doesn't allow me to do that comfortably. So that's a discrepancy between the UI and the UX, which we'll talk about later on in the QA session.
And it's also muscle memory.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Next thing in?
Training dummies are going to be in. This is where you will talk to Jamie Drucker in Velia, Heido, Calphion, Altanova, and Valencia. Now remember, these only can be used on certain training dummies. If you can hit them, like in Western Guard Camp, you cannot use the training dummies there. It's only in these cities. You activate the book, and it gives you that time. From when you start the book, it is 1 hour after that. It's not 1 hour if you go back or go somewhere else and you can pick it back up,
Yeah.
you can pick it back up, but you do lose that time. So if you buy the 10-hour one for 10 million silver, you do an hour and then you go grind for 3 hours and then come back, you're only going to have 6 hours left.
Yeah. Right. So the way that the books work is that for the 1 hour book, 1 mil, 3 hour book, 3 mil, 5 hour book, 5 mil, 10-hour book. I'm sure you can guess by now. That'll be probably 10 mil.
800 million
God.
silver. 10 million.
Okay. Next thing is something.
Oh
that's
wait, we did forget this part.
Oh.
The buffs that you get, the skill EXP, the combat EXP you get there, does stack with things like milk tea, golden bells, elixir of EXP. I think it's Grim Elixir Reaper. I can't remember. Whichever one gives you that. Hot time events, scrolls, all of that does stack, including your daily reward. So if you're going to be burning that reward because you're not going to have time to play, it may be worth just popping it, going to the training dummies and using it that way.
Yep. Right. Next thing is long awaited because people were asking for this for quite a while. Imperial trades are finally coming in, right? So can you explain a little bit about Imperial trades? Do they work on all servers?
No. Thanks for setting that one up. That was a good setup. So I think it's only Balanos 2 server will be able to do this. And essentially, there are special Imperial NPCs around the Black Desert world that are going to be around Balanos 2. And what you do is you buy trade items from a trade manager and you take it to them. You can see all this information in the start menu, which I can't access right now because I forgot which one's my controller. But you can go to the start menu, go to trade info, and it will have a list of the items they're looking for. If you go to it and then press square, it should give you the information of where to buy it. And generally, you can make a lot of money trading this way.
Yep. Next thing that we're going to talk about is some of the item changes that are going to be happening. So we've removed the green grade armors, right, from NPC sales, right? So you can still get them through drops, but we remove them from the NPCs who are selling them, particularly because it helps with the central market.
Yep, it does make them more profitable because they only come from the drops. It also helps populate areas such as Sorsons, such as Witches. Places that drop Heve or Grunil are going to be much more valuable now because they are, the green armors are no longer buyable from the NPCs, which means they're only available through drops, which means they can only be sold on the central market, which means you're going to make money. So yeah, and you can still buy them with Amity. If you have Amity with the vendor, you can purchase them there. And I'm warning you, stop waving around. I'm going to throw something at you.
In terms of, I think that's it. One other thing for PlayStation Use specifically is there was a mail that was sent out for compensation in regards to 100 gold bar for all adventurers, as well as the connection being fixed, and there's compensation for that. You can still claim that up until January 15th, midnight UTC. So make sure you have collected that. It's for all users, right? And that's it for the patch notes for now, right?
I need to add a word in here. Fix an issue where the freed magical shards would restore the durability. It needs to be would not.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, some of the events that are coming through. We're adding some extra rewards for people who attempt to try and play Altar of Blood. So if you beat the Illusion 1 stage, you'll get Perfume of Courage times 3. If you beat Illusion 5, you'll get a fine accessory box, and Illusion 6 is an Advice of Valks plus 50. And this goes on until January 22nd. Also, as usual, there is a Valkyrie level up event. We're not going to talk about that.
Along with that, obviously, a hot time as well, right? That hot time, let me double check. Yeah, okay, it is a hot time. And the one that I'm actually kind of excited about myself is Pico the Yeti. For those of you who come from PC and on Xbox, you guys know what this is. So, a Yeti has come to wreak havoc on the Black Desert world. Where does it spawn? Obviously, Alejandro Farm, because that's...
It's opposite of where the witch spawned, by the way. Apparently, that spot cannot hold two giant
it's the
entities.
area of Alejandro Farm that's apparently cursed.
Man.
So with the Yeti is somewhat special. So what happens is you can only attack them with a matchlock, right? There will be a quest that allows you to get a frosted matchlock that's green grade and it's temporary, right? And it does more damage. You can get it. You can repair the durability and stuff. Go off, get Pico the Yeti. He spawns randomly on certain servers, and he drops a bunch of stuff. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but you can only hit him with matchlocks. Don't go there with weapons, which is what we were seeing yesterday on Xbox, because Someone told me it was bugged, so I went to check it and then
Yeah.
realized they were trying to hit it with their swords. You can only shoot it with the matchlock.
Yeah.
So yeah, the event matchlocks are better than the artisan. I think they're
Yeah.
equivalent. I think it does. Does the frostlock, the green frostlock, does extra damage to Piku, right?
Green matchlock or the green frosted matchlock will do more damage than your basic matchlock, but the blue frosted matchlock that you can get from a reward from killing Piku is probably the best matchlock.
Apart from probably the artisan
Yeah.
grade level one. So if you've enhanced up your matchlocks, you'll probably find that your matchlock is better.
Yeah.
But enjoy getting all the rewards from it because you will be dealing a lot more damage than everyone else because most people have white matchlocks,
Yeah.
me included.
Please don't take your beginner matchlock out there and be like, I'm not doing enough damage.
Well, I'm only getting 100 seal. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew. Because basically the beginner matchlock is a pea shooter and you're
Right.
basically just hitting someone. Okay, I think that was it. We're going to fix an issue where like shies were getting stuck in buildings because they're too small and they can't get out.
Yeah.
So we're fixing that issue too. And I think that was it, right? Now do we have to introduce him? Do we really have to introduce him?
No, we first have to talk about our update schedule.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So this is a serious time. And I can see people asking a lot of questions right now. The format of the show is we go over the updates, talk about important announcements, we'll show some gameplay, and we'll do the Q&A at the end. So if it feels like I'm ignoring your questions, it's because during the Q&A, I'll probably get to answering them.
Yeah, so stick around for the Q&A. It's
Yeah.
usually, we do about 30, 40 minutes of gameplay.
During gameplay, I'll try to hit questions as well.
Yeah.
So regarding the update schedule, so we've talked about this during the Xbox thing. We're going to have a lull or like a staggered update. So this is going to be the last update for about 2 weeks.
It's a month.
2 weeks to a month or something?
Yeah.
Because the next one would be in February, first week or second week.
Yeah.
I have to double check.
What's the date today? It's the 9th. So yeah,
A month. Okay. So a month in terms of break between updates. Now, the reason for that, without breaking as many policies as I can, is most game studios and companies, if you're on console, you have a licensing agreement with Xbox or with Microsoft and Sony. And each year you would go to do this in terms of your SDK, right? For those of you who are devs, you guys know what SDK is. Can't really explain all of it right away right now, but you have to update your SDK. And when you update your SDK, during this time, there's a cert process. And during that time, you can't push new updates through Sony or through Microsoft. And generally with companies, you can choose when you want to do that, but our devs have opted to do it at the beginning of the year to get this out of the way, so we're good to go.
It is something that we do have to do.
Yeah.
It's not something that we could have avoided. If you think of other games, usually they have longer times between their updates.
Yeah.
So basically they would do it there and you wouldn't notice the difference.
Yeah.
Because the difference isn't a visual one, it's a very much back-end one, but we have to apply for the certs. So it is going to take some time. We are sorry. It is really difficult to choose a period to do it. It was chosen now.
Yeah.
So it had to be done. We're sorry that it's going to take a month.
Yeah. During that time, unfortunately, no updates can go through. In terms of going through through Sony and through Microsoft, I think that's as much as I can talk about it.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah,
breaking stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is what it is. So hopefully, for those of you who are on PlayStation, we did PlayStation Community Week. Hopefully, we can maybe think of doing something like that
Again.
without killing things.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Yeah.
Also, for the people who are saying Kama is coming eventually.
Yeah.
It is going to be not soon, but it's going to be not too far away from here. It's you know,
in terms of specific dates, again, like
we can't say anything.
You guys know that better. That we can't give out specific dates for that kind of stuff. It's not that we forgot. Yeah. Anything else?
Someone said, "Can you show us a picture of the server room?" Unfortunately, PETA would be on us because of uncruel treatment to hamsters, so we cannot show pictures. All right. Anyway, time to introduce our next guest. I am sorry that sometimes my voice goes really high and I can see the red bars on the screen there.
Oh, sorry. One thing I want to say about that, whatchamacallit, the update is that in terms of optimization stuff, we've been talking about it for quite a while, right?
Oh, yeah.
We do have to get a statement released by, on behalf of the dev team and stuff like that.
Yep.
Hopefully that'll be coming in sometime soon.
We are working on it.
And
Lyko, I am
I will
going
murder
to
you.
throw something at you so hard,
Right.
it'll pierce the universe.
Yeah. That being said, with today's update, I'm going to be showing off some stuff, and also Altar of Blood. For Altar of Blood, we need
A third person.
Yep. And we're going to be getting...
Unfortunately, so we tried to get better people.
Yeah.
We tried to get others. And unfortunately, we had to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to GM Costa.
Yay!
Yay!
He's going to have audio issues, isn't he?
He is. Have you turned your mic on?
Yeah, I just did.
Did you unmute it, Lyko? See, he was going to have it, but we saved it. So, if you don't know, we're actually pretty good friends with each other. So we do rib each other. So you're probably going to see more of the ribbing. Don't tap it, man.
I just want to see.
Now everyone's going to hear the duk, 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 duk. All right.
As
We will rib each other. We're all pretty close with each other. So don't take mean, offhanded comments against him as personal attacks because he is equally as bad as we are.
Yeah.
So he might not show it on the stream,
Yeah.
but he will do it after this. So anyway, Costa, introduce yourself. What do you do at the company? Because we would really like to know.
Yeah, most likely what you guys just wrote in, like, read in here about the patch notes. Yeah, I'm the one actually describing some stuff from the developers and the designers and all the balance issue kind of stuffs, and just to trying to put every single thing in there. So sorry if there's anything like a miss. I'm really sorry, but I'm not intended to do that. I'm just trying my best to update every single thing.
Can you keep speaking?
Yeah. Blah 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 blah.
No, I didn't mean no.
Yeah.
Speak. Lyko, can you turn up a little bit? Thanks.
And as one of the player, I just usually play with my own private account in Asia server as hard as possible. And yeah.
What class do you like playing?
Basically Musa, and I'm kind of turning into Mystic because I got the second dandy.
All right, there you go. That's his life story. Costa didn't exist before he joined this company, and that is everything you need to know about him. He is really important to the team. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to be nice. Yeah, I know. He's looking at me. I'm not usually like this. He is basically a rock inside the PlayStation GM side of things. Half of the stuff that we do, like the patch notes and stuff, wouldn't be possible without this guy collecting everything and making it at least palatable. So yeah, he is a very important guy, and we're very happy to have him on. Also, he does have the worst minion shirt.
Yes.
Right.
Let's talk about this.
I did want to bring this up before we get into gameplay, guys. I'm really sorry. There's a bit of story to this. Costa went to a Minions art exhibition that I went to with my family and kids. He went with his girlfriend, age groups. He went and bought a $50 Minion shirt
and $50 hoodie.
And I forgot about that. I haven't seen the hoodie. You haven't worn it
yet. There's a $50 hoodie involved?
I know, right? Yeah. So he wore a Minion shirt, and every time he wears the Minion shirt, something goes wrong. So it is Costa's fault if there is anything wrong. Look, I told him to wear it today so we could show it. Unfortunately, he didn't.
That's why I'm having this lucky hoodie over here.
You need to speak up, man. Your voice is loud.
Really?
Where's your mic?
It's right beneath of my...
Well, that's why it's not picking up, man. Like, what is this? Have you never watched daytime TV? Oh, can you get that? I'm not touching down there.
Oh, man.
The fluffy bit. Have you never watched daytime TV? It's called a lapel mic, not a collar mic. Anyway, okay. Let's get into the stream.
Yep.
Let's finally do it.
Okay.
We're going to start with Trent's gameplay. We're not going to be able to see Costa's gameplay because capture cards, and plus we don't need to see his gameplay. He's not very good.
Yeah.
So Trent, you're going to go over a few things quickly while we get ready for Altar of Blood.
Yeah. By the way, this is a test server, right? Just letting you guys know ahead of time. So I'm going to be showing off the red sand crystal rings, right? So this is it right here, right? We get this through our Valencia stuff. And now what we're going to do is actually bring up the black spray menu. So this will actually show off part of our new UI, which is here, right? So you're so... What are you guys doing? You can show stuff right here. We're gonna go through enhancement. This is our new window. I personally like this new inventory UI. How do you feel about it?
I like it. It is a little squished, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to get used to, but there is the cool thing that you
Yeah.
can see the details of what crystals you've got in
Yeah.
your gear. So yeah, I like it.
Right. So let's throw this thing in. So throw you in, and then I got my freed magical blackstones to actually pop. Right. Let's go. 70%. People in chat. Am I gonna make it? Shirna didn't make it before.
I failed. I got to 4 fail
You
stacks.
failed it. So let's try this. Right. 3, 2, 1, bang. Right.
So we'll show the
animation.
animation and then skip it after
Yeah.
this.
Boom.
I am a
Yay.
god. Right.
Do it again.
Do it again.
You with animation, without.
Without animation.
Without it.
Just do
Alright.
it again. Because you got to show
Alright.
it to repair it, man.
Let's do it. Ready?
Go.
Bang. Oh, I don't
think
like
it's gonna
that.
work.
Just do it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. No. No.
Keep
Last
going.
one.
Keep going. Keep going.
It starts. Yay.
Bang.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So now my durability is low. So I'm gonna go here, right? Talk to the blacksmith, and oh my god, I forgot about this.
Yeah, the cutscene
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Right. Talking next. Here it is. Right. So we're gonna go to repair, part of the new UI. You can see what amity you have, what knowledge is possible, and what amity you need to be able to get those things. So we're going to repair here. When I was talking about the UI and points of frustration, this specific UI is one thing that I brought up where it's just too small.
Yep.
So going from there, right, we're going to go repair max durability. Wow.
Yeah. Stick it in. Then
Yep.
free magical shard.
Yeah. Right.
And then.
Recover once.
Yep. So each of the freed magical shards does recover 20. That means if you do
Yeah.
use artisans for some reason, I don't know why you would, that will give you 80.
Yeah. Right. So now it's been repaired. We're good to go. I can actually repair the stuff here. The next thing I'm going to show, right? So that's the red sand crystal rings. Where can you get them?
Medea?
Main
Valencia.
quest.
Valencia
Valencia
main
main
quest.
quest. You'll be able to get them. Where do we get the shards and the stones?
From the daily quests such as like kill the Gahaz bandits or kill the Bashim base guys. If you know where these NPCs are, then you'll know exactly where to go. If you
Yeah.
don't, some of them can be tricky to find. The easiest one to see and test is Gahaz because it is
Yeah.
right on the Gahaz bandit node.
Yeah. Someone asked in chat, because I could just see it right now. Are the freed magical shards and stones used for anything else aside from the red
No.
rings?
Not
Right
now,
now, no.
yeah.
Right now, no. Later, yes. Next thing we're going to be showing off is
I don't know. What's the next thing we're showing off?
training dummies.
There you go.
Right? So we're going to go to the training dummies. As Shina said, you have to go somewhere specific. So we're going to go up here. Go, 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 Fred. Go,
Fred, Red,
go.
and Bread walked into Velia.
Go, go, go. All right. So Tacos is here. We're going to go this way. And here are your dummies. So we're going to talk to this dude here.
Jamie Trucker. Yeah.
Right? Go to shop. I have no money.
You forgot about that part, didn't you?
I don't need it.
Sell.
I'm going to sell an alchemy
Alchemy
stone of
stone.
protection. I still don't have enough.
Sell the. Oh my
I'm still not going to make it.
Wait, did you throw away all your WP potions? You did, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Whatever. Let's sell this one too, right? And now I got money. I'll deal with it after, right? So I gotta show this, right? So you can get the combat or skill books. They go based off the hour. So you want to go for combat?
Yeah, go for it. So
Alright.
combat or skill. Now, quickly before you do this, go into the start menu, go to rewards, and activate your EXP bonus thing. This is something you can do if you're not going to use it anyway.
This is a test server.
That one there, and then yeah, that's the 1 hour 200%, and then you activate the book.
Ah,
Did you activate the book?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, activate the book, then stand.
Find a dummy.
You have to get out of the party.
Oh,
Have to
you
get out of
can't be in a party.
Right, in a party, you can't
Alright.
do it. But yeah, in a party, you go here, you start doing stuff.
You hold triangle to interact, and then it will
Smack.
start. So don't be in a party to do this.
Yeah.
Good one.
So for Velia,
You could have mentioned that before.
Last night.
You could have mentioned it before.
Alright.
Good. Okay.
minion freak. So anyways, right, this is where Jamie Drucker is in Velia and Heidel and stuff. You'll be able to find them. And yeah, that's it. Should we show off some of the more of the other UIs?
Go down to the inventory, the storage.
Yeah.
There is one thing we want to say. Please, 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 if you have items in transport, try to collect them today. This is important because when the update starts, those items will look like they disappear, and that can cause some frustrations. And we will have to move them to VALKYRIE storage, Heidel storage, sorry.
Yeah.
So try to make sure that if you have any items transporting or in transport, please go collect them. This is something we found out with the Xbox update yesterday, so we're going to give you the advance warning.
Yeah.
Please try to collect anything that is in transport, otherwise it will just be dumped in Heidel, and that could be very uncomfortable if you have hundreds of items in transport and you have 5 slots.
So yeah, this is our new storage UI, right? I like it. It's cleaner. For storage-wise, I like this one. Transport is pretty good too. But in particular, the Imperial Fishing Delivery.
Yeah,
right?
my boy.
So we're going to go here. And this is one of the UIs I actually really like. But you want to talk about this one?
So basically what has happened is they've made it easier to see how many are on sale. They basically moved the tooltip to the side instead of in the middle of the thing. So now you can easily check multiple items much quicker. Right now on PlayStation, it will be 3 items you can see. As you can see in this list, that's quite a lot of fish. So you'll be able to see things much easier. It has cleaned that information up ever so slightly.
I very much like this one.
Yeah. Someone said they get clapped so everyone's saying, like, why are you pen? Altar of Blood is quite difficult.
Yeah.
We haven't practiced that much together. We're also playing a terrible class, Musa.
What's wrong with you? Right.
So we're playing Valkyrie, he's playing Musa, we are pen.
Yeah.
You can do this lower if you have crystals, if you have buffs, if you have things like the Bartelli's Adventure Log done, and a whole bunch of other ways to get side buffs. We also do not have health experience apart from Trent, so he has more health than everyone else. We are stuck at level 1 breath, level 1 strength, and level 1 health.
Yeah.
We have no critical hit. We have attack speed, but we have nothing else. So there are ways you can get to a level to do at least the first couple of illusions in Altar of Blood. We're going full pen because we don't have the background stats to support this.
Yeah. All right. So, we all good here?
Yeah,
we good to
let's
go?
go for it.
Yeah. Did you equip your alchemy stone?
I did.
You threw yours
used
away,
it.
didn't you? Yeah, we're one step ahead of you. Just go in. You've got
All right.
breath, you've got strength, you've got health.
And
All right, let's do this.
dress up like a minions.
Dude, you have an unhealthy addiction with minions.
I'm gonna murder you off camera.
I love it. That's the only part I love it.
All right, so when you do the Altar Blood, so that's what we're gonna be jumping in. You want to select a party leader that has the most knowledge, aka the one with the most energy, right? So we're gonna jump right in. We're already in a party, so I'm gonna be taking these guys with me. We got Fred, Red, and Bread. Let's do this, right? Main camera, please. While we're doing the loads, right?
Are we loading in?
Yep.
We will.
Oh, we are.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We play on the dev servers.
So
Right.
if there is performance things, it may be that there is a general improvement with the new UI. More than likely, it's because no one else is on the server. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
So we had issues on the test servers with the Altar of Blood.
Yeah.
But if we log back in, it should be okay, right? We should be there with you. Because you got it working last night, right?
Let's see.
All right. This is going
worked,
to be
isn't it?
interesting. We did do a quick test last night.
Yeah.
Trent did tell me
Yeah.
he got it done.
I got in.
You got in.
Yeah.
All by
No,
yourself?
No, we got in.
Oh, we got in.
But then, do you remember I told you that the servers went down, came back up again?
Uh-huh. That happened after that?
I got in before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If
Yeah.
it doesn't work, then it looks like Trent is doing it solo. Good luck.
Any questions you want to hit up?
No, let's see. Nice game you got there. Yeah, I know. Sometimes these things happen. We are on dev servers, and there are permissions needed for Altar of Blood that we may not have right now. So we're sorry. So the what you call it, the the loading and the FPS we are looking into. There is still work being done. We're gonna try to have a bigger, more optimization before we release Kama, or at least optimize the heck out of Kama because it will kill people. Kama is very stressful on systems. You're gonna have to leave. Oh, no. Trent, you were supposed to have checked this.
I did. And it worked at the time. All right, let's try.
All right. Well,
Go back to my screen. So we can't show, apparently because one of our dev kits messed up. So this is it, right? I've joined in. You won't be able to do the solo, but I'm not going to be able to do the solo either.
okay, I'm going to try and get us in Altar of Blood. And
Let's hope for the best here. Is it going to start? I really hope this starts.
It said unable to enter. You have one other person in the
Well then.
chat.
All right. I see a bunch of people. Oh, God. Could really use some help, guys. You guys.
Good luck, dude. So, Costa, how's it going, man?
I'm not even wearing
I
a mini
hate
shirt.
you guys right now.
Something's going wrong in here?
Yeah, it's always fun when this stuff kind of happens, you know? We planned for the stream to have 3 people in there, and then he just decides to start it on his own instead of exiting and seeing if we can get in one more time.
Exactly.
I hate you guys.
You should have thought about this, man. You should have thought.
Are you going to
Okay.
exit? I'm doing all right. I'm not doing all right. I'm not doing all right at all. There are people.
So this will be fun. Okay, wait. Valk is coming on console. Costa, do you want to answer some questions? Is Valk coming on console?
It's already in Xbox and we are having an unbox.
This is a PlayStation stream. Stop talking about the green one, man.
Alright, we are having it. This update. You can see it with Awakening, just like the Shurna set.
Yeah, someone said you might need to disband and enter the queue individually.
Never.
Which is a good idea. We will try that after this.
After I die.
But I think on the dev side, there are permissions to get into Altar of
Yeah,
Blood.
because these are new accounts.
So we don't think they've been set up. Are sealed magical earrings coming back? Just answer it, man. You know the answer.
I'm not really allowed to tell, but if you
No.
not no.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
No. Okay, Kuno, when?
It'll be updated. I don't know. I cannot say
I'm trying
it.
to trip him up.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Serious?
Will we get a free character slot with Valkyrie?
3 character slot with Valkyrie.
There will be a character slot expansion.
Well, this isn't going to work out
if
too
there
well.
is a free, I don't think there's a free one coming. I'll try to get another one in.
Yeah.
Yep.
At
Will
least
you
we
address
have to
food buffs in Red Battlefield? We don't like them, but they are part of the game. If people want to try hard and go for food buffs, there isn't much we can do about it. We're not going to
All right, well,
ban
that
that.
died. All right. Peace out, peace out, peace out.
Succession.
Failed to defend. All right. Main camera.
Just like that.
Yeah, exit, dude.
Yeah.
Exit.
Yeah, come out, and then we'll disband the party. Okay, so you're going to disband the party, buddy? You disband your party. So someone asked about Succession. I'm going to ask him all the awkward questions that we usually deal with because he thinks that this is easy for us. So we're going to just show him how difficult it can be. So go on, let me hear it.
About Succession?
Yeah, Succession.
We're not having a console yet, but I'm not sure if I can just.
You can't.
I can't. Yeah, that's right. Well, the thing is that it's not coming in. We don't even have a comma yet.
Yeah. So basically what he's saying is, we don't know, which would have been the easier answer. Okay, so a lot of people are not eating food for Red Battlefield. True. People don't because they don't want to eat into their profits of Red Battlefield.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to spend money to make money. You know, if everyone went in without food buffs, everyone would make their money. It'd be 6 million silver, 4 million silver. If you go with food buffs, you got to minus that food buff off your money. You're only going to take away 3 million if you lose and 5 million if you win. Is the million really worth it? Probably.
It's up to you.
Probably. Please improve gathering. It's too hard to start the next gather.
What?
What?
As in, like, trying to constantly gather, I guess. It's not that hard.
Can you explain that a bit more?
Yeah, explain that a bit more, either on Discord or somewhere else. So yeah, hopefully, let's see if we can get into Altar of Blood through the Reddit. You ready?
Wait, I have to join your party.
So you no
okay,
party.
just
Just
join.
go for the auto party.
right.
So if you don't have a party or you don't want to find it, you can set up a queue.
Yeah.
When you go to Altar of Blood without a party, it will say you are in a queue, and then it will try to match you together. So that is what we're trying to do here, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. In the meantime,
Because we might just get booted to screen again, and maybe Lakel could send a message to the QA team if it doesn't work.
There is a lag between killing and gathering.
Yeah, we got disconnected. You got booted.
But you're fine. So multiple people can enter. Okay.
Well,
On test server.
well, that's that done then. Our Arena of the Altar of Blood. You guys know it. It's already in, right?
Yep. It's
Yep.
already in.
It's already in. Go play it. It's not working on the dev server.
Do you want to go to Battle Arena?
Should we go to Battle Arena and just beat up Costa? I am down for that.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to do this for a while. Okay.
You have to start the next guy at that precise time, otherwise you have to re-hold the button to make it alert.
What?
Oh, okay. I know what this is. I have this issue with my farming. So basically the point is like, when you go to gather something, right, there's a slight delay. So like, basically what I'll do is like, say you have A, B, C, and D crops, right? And I'm in the middle. So I'm already gathering A, and I've already turned my camera to start the next one, right? And there's a slight delay, so you have to press it like twice, right? That kind of thing, right? So that's like a very specific instance, for me anyways, in farming.
I know which one you're talking about.
I know about that.
So someone's saying, what are you going to do about AFK in Red Battlefield? So I mean, there is a disconnect timer already, which is 5 minutes. But yeah, if they leave their character running, it's not going to do anything. So we'll talk about it and address it, but I don't know what we can do on our side, because there is, if someone is camping you inside your fort, there is like, the reason why there is a hole in the floor is so you can shoot down and get rid of them first. So we have to consider looking into that to try and remove that AFK thing. But when does this update go live?
Today.
Really? That's your answer? All right, the
10 p.m.
update will go
10
live
p.m. PST.
tomorrow for you guys. You will be able to play early in the morning. It will be happening at what time, PST?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah, and then for EU?
It's 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And for Asia?
Oh, there it is. 2 p.m. to 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Good lad. Good lad.
Come on, it's just...
No, man, you got to look at that TV occasionally. You got to look at that TV.
All right. Where do y'all want to meet up? Battle Arena?
So we know about the Node War issues. We're still investigating. If you cannot do it, what do they need to do? Because this came up recently and I forgot because it was Hexe talking and I zoned out.
About Node War.
Yeah.
Like the Conquest War.
Node War can't attack bases on PlayStation NA. Send us. All right.
Yeah.
Just send us a video. It'll allow us to do something. We're going to be trying to get the QA team into a couple of Node Wars to test it out. So if you can reach out to us at discord.gg/playbackdesert and talk to CM Schöner or CM Trent, we might be able to get someone into your guild from our side who can do live process debugging and try to find that issue out. We're going to be setting up that process relatively soon. So please hit us up there or send in a ticket or reach out on the forums, things like that. If you can do that, that would be wonderful because that will allow us to get in and see it firsthand and they can debug it in that process. It took a while for them to finally decide to do this. I think, they tried everything else, nothing worked, so they come down to this. So we are going to be getting to it. We have been working on it for a while, though. There is a Node War guy who has been pulling his hair out. Before PlayStation launch, he had black hair.
Yeah.
And now he's white. It's drained all the energy out of him. It's gone grey.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Blacklights owns all of you. Oh, Blacklights. Have you ever heard of this guild?
Blacklights?
Yeah. No, the answer you're looking for was supposed to be no, dude.
I know who it is. I'm not threatened by them though. I'm not threatened. I know what my guild is. Anything else?
All right.
One sec. There was one where world boss.
Yeah, we need to leave a party. So
I already bounced.
I don't even see you.
All right. What's up? Whoa!
Whoa, you picking on my boy? All right, can we get into the gameplay, please? Okay. Oh, I forgot. We're not allied up.
Oh, we're not allied.
We kept knocking each other down.
Oh, that was a mistake.
All right. So let's go in for this battle royale.
Oh man, y'all got alchemy stones.
You know, this Shadow Arena looks really familiar. Dude, it's like one hit.
Yep.
Moose just what are Moose just complaining about?
I'm not complaining anything. That's why I'm playing Musa. I mean,
All right.
if you're good enough, you can get.
Oh god. This is a mistake. Bounce. I'm back. Oh, bounce. That's not okay. That's a mistake.
Yeah, you got in my way.
Whoa.
Where did you go? All right, who are we looking at here? Why are you looking at me? There's more fights going on over here between Trent and Costa.
All right. Well, this is a mistake. Oh, I didn't get stun on him.
See, this is the difference between someone who plays the class and someone who literally will baptize himself in acid later on to get rid of the stench.
Oh, you want some of this Captain America right here?
Is that what we're gonna do?
Shield throw. You want some of this? You want some of this? Oh, well, I got popped.
Dude, what did you do differently? Oh, what did you set up your skill add-ons for PvP?
I set mine up for PvE.
I set mine up for PvE too.
He scares me. He's a monster.
I forgot the. Hold on. Is it? What's the skill press for the long range stun?
Back square.
There we go. Okay. I'm out of.
I will Captain America you to hell. Let's do this.
Right. I'm trying to aim it at. No, missed. Okay, let's go in.
Nope.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
So we don't usually PvP against each other, which is why it's super serious right now, because we don't get.
Musa OP. Come on.
Moose is OP. Moose is broken.
No, for PvP, I guarantee Lan is the best. Personally, as a player.
For PvP?
Yeah,
For PvP? Do you even play Black Desert, bro?
For 1v1, Lan is the best. I never.
Are you drunk?
Nah.
He's definitely doing something. We need in on this, dude. We need in on this.
Oh god. I got popped.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Oh, I got popped by bread?
Yeah, bread.
Oh.
Let's go, bread. Yep. Okay. People are saying Lan is godlike. She has a mile long grab, which is true. Give PA Lighthouse to Shy. Ooh, that's not bad. Musa is not broken. Yeah, but people are asking for grabs on that thing. Like, does he need it? Look at this guy. He doesn't even stand still. Oh, missed that, but didn't miss that. Didn't miss that, did I? Did I?
You're waiting for me to get grabbed and just got in there and just.
Look, you gotta get strategy. When it's a triple threat, there's strategy involved. Alright. You're behind me, aren't you? Oh crap. Oh god. Oh god. Yay. Oh god. This is a mistake. I miss my class. I miss my class so much.
Bye.
2 hits! 2 hits! Balance team, are you watching this? Musa OP, delete them from the game.
What?
Musa OP, witches are fine, wizards are fine. Berserker needs massive buffs. Valkyrie's in the right spot, that's where she belongs. But yeah, okay.
Oh god.
So we can't say when we're going to get other new classes. We will not be getting Guardian with the PC launch though. That one we can confirm. Look at him running away like a little girl. Get back over here. Get back over here. Where are you going? Where are you going?
You know I also have a bow.
Did you know that you also don't have a grab?
Yeah,
I didn't finish him. I think you.
What? What's wrong?
I wasn't finishing him. I was taking my time with it.
What's wrong? Why are you coming after me, man? I thought we're friends. Did you just...
Okay. No. All right. So last time we played Valkyrie, I actually, was pretty good.
Because we are actually
Don't let that secret go, man. Don't let that secret go. I don't need people to know that I tried to play Valkyrie for a few days beforehand.
We did well. That was all right.
What the?
Piece of Oh my God,
Yes,
bread!
this is-
How dare you! How dare you!
Everything is.
You can't trust things made out of wheat, man.
Oh man.
All right.
When Valk outfit, Awakening outfit released?
The Awakening Valk outfit will be available at the time she is released on the servers,
Yeah.
so you'll be able to get it then. Oh my! What happened? I ran out of everything I needed. I was trying to do. Oh, I guess I had cooldowns. Okay. Red Bread Revolver. I like that one.
I like that one.
They won't. Why won't they nerf witches, wizards? Because I mean, did the devs fix Calpheon territory back to week 10? So they're not going to fix it. They're still investigating it. Do you want to talk about the pay, the node war pay?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, thanks for that. I also studied it. Because of that, I just had to study up a lot about the tax stuff for the Conquest War winners. Yeah, actually, I also personally went through all the daily tax collected through the nodes. Thank you for that.
We both had the same idea.
Yeah,
and we failed.
You grabbed me.
All right, so here's the thing. I hope I'm out of it. Yeah.
Oh God.
So I went through every single day's like tax. I guess casted up on the every single nodes for every day through those weeks. Like especially for the guilds that owned the specific areas, such as Calpheon, Serendia, and Balanus, for a long period of time. And we just found that there is some kind of hidden tax kind of thing which was used to be used for the security paying issues. For the first week when you own the area, you have to pay like a 50% of those hidden tax. And the longer you have the area, those insecurity kind of tax will be decreased because you already have it and you already proved that you can afford it. However, after a few weeks later, all those taxes will be calculated out and they will be deducted, which means the tax that those guild will get is going to be the only taxes that are casted up through the week, which means you can also see after a few weeks your tax just got how do you call it, dramatically decreased. However, it's still under the usual tax, a weekly tax through the nodes and the area.
No.
So it was still normal. It is normal. Nothing got broken.
It is still being looked into, though.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
being looked into.
And we are still look into it to see or to find if there's any better way to not let the players feel their taxes have been decreased dramatically. Yeah.
Okay, good. I didn't listen to any of that. I was
Yeah,
busy
yeah, I
trying
saw
to
that.
not die. Oh, what is that?
Yes.
I'm getting there.
No, what?
Oh, where did he come from?
All right. Okay. Did someone say? Okay. Nerf witch. Okay, so here's the thing. We were talking about this last time. Costa, please talk louder. Your mic is already max.
All right.
You gotta shout, dude. You gotta shout.
All right.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do one more. So
All right.
everyone to their corners.
All right.
Everyone to corners, please. What are you doing out there? See,
I'm just trying to answer.
this is why nobody likes you.
Come on.
Jesus, dude.
All right, everyone in the corners.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna do one more.
Okay.
3,
All right.
2, 1, go. All right. Serious time now. Nobody wants to make the first move. All right. Trying to throw off a couple. Oh, he's on me. He missed. Go. Trent, go. Go. Get him. Trent, what are you doing? Where was the grab? Trent.
I was chilling.
Trent.
I forgot.
Trent.
Bye.
No.
Piece of garbage. I'm alive. Oh God! Why did you hit me? Where did that come from? Why'd I get smacked by you? I got smacked by you. I could kill that bread? Serious?
All right.
All right.
All right. We're gonna. Yeah. All right. He's gone. He's chickened out. We died so much we scared him. All right, dude. We're really sorry that we couldn't do Altar of Blood together because that was what we were preparing for. We weren't actually preparing for PvP.
Yeah.
So everything was on PvE mode. Which
You're
sucks.
legit with Musa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing it.
He's also the weakest of the GMs, which is pretty sad for us.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
second.
Oh no, yeah, you were second place. You were second place in the rank. No, you
Yeah,
were third.
yeah.
You were third place.
No, I am second because. So.
Oh yeah, Hexa, dude. You know you have a microphone here. People can hear it still.
You whispering
You whispering
into the microphone only lets the viewers know what you're talking about.
I didn't say that officially. So.
Uh,
Second.
You got moved up by default. So he
Yeah.
was third. He got moved up by default because someone got moved out of the team. So yeah, basically, you're now second. Congratulations on being the second best GM. Out of two. No, I'm joking. Out of two who try. Out of two who tried to do the PvP tournament. Okay. But have you got any last words that you want to say to people before we kick you out and you go back to work?
Yeah. I've also seen some complaints about like lag issues and other stuff. Yeah, honestly, we are very sorry about that, and we've been looking into this. As much as you guys been like talking about, hey, just do the optimization before you just bring up to the contents. The thing is that there are still people who really like to have the contents, and that's what we are trying to follow it up for the both ways. And we are also considering about the other ways to get the better optimization after that new UI stuff as well. And one of the main program team managers are also fully into optimization, and including that like a node in the NA server. So hopefully we're getting we are gonna bring the better news about that. And we always thank you for those two CMs taking care of and gathering all the trends from you guys. We are always listening to you, and I am also in the Discord.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is in the Discord.
Don't
Yeah.
hit him up though. It's terrible.
I also saw that like day zero without accident. Last night.
So we're not going to talk about that one
Yeah.
on stream. Basically, I only wanted you to say thank you for inviting me. I'm pacing out, but
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
prepared, man.
Yeah, I'm
Proud of
You
prepared.
prepared everything. No, thanks.
Yeah.
So if you're unaware, we try to be multi-spec on Black Desert. If you're more on the life skill side of things
Yeah.
right now, Costa here is actually heavily PvP. He does a lot of node wars. He does a lot of siege wars. He does a lot of like just general
Yep.
killing people. So that is him, which is why he rolled us quite as bad as he did. He is also playing on a class he knows and loves, which is Musa, because that is your personal account. We're playing on Valkyrie, which I mean is self-explanatory as to why we would die. But no,
Yeah.
actually Valkyrie's not that bad.
Yep.
I didn't think I'd say that, but it's not as bad as it looks. He's just better at PvP because he is more practiced.
Yeah, Musa is kind of my main class. So I've been playing like a Musa longer than like a few hundred hours. So there's an advance I can take. So don't get the Valkyrie wrong as like, she's not really bad. Like if there's any Musa just coming out, I have to just run away.
Why
You
would
don't
they
have to
get
do
it
that.
wrong? Are you saying we did not showcase her properly, Costa?
Well,
Is this going to be an issue off screen? It's going to be an off screen conversation.
they saw something.
We
going
didn't
on.
show Valkyrie
Yeah.
as well as we could have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I'm also personally thinking about playing Valkyrie after she comes out.
Why did you speak so quietly into the microphone?
'Cause it's
Anyway,
kind of
what he
personal
said
thing.
was, we have to exorcise him from his demons because he said he was going to play Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So, do you know, have you got any priests on speed dial for the exorcism? Like, we have to get rid of these demons.
Yeah. I got
All right.
people online.
Introduce the coupon code.
All right. All right, here's a. It isn't coupon already. Yeah. Can you
No,
show us the
so
coupon code? Yeah,
there it
here's the
is.
coupon code, which is really simple. Just keep typing 26 times, 8 times, 6 times, 8, 12
He's the
times.
PvP king, but math is something else.
Yeah, 12 times. it's 2020, 2020, 2020.
You write 20 12 times. How do you write it 12 times?
Because that's what it says.
20 is 2 digits.
Oh crap! Yes, it's 6 times.
So this coupon,
6 times.
so this coupon code is only available for PlayStation. It's 2020, 2020, 2020, which is how you should have introduced it instead of 26 times. Because somebody out there who is listening and not like watching would write 20 SIXTIMES.
Oh my goodness!
You
I
have
didn't
to
expect that.
You have to spell it out.
All right.
Just
My
type
bad.
in 2, then
Just
0.
type in 2020 3 times, or 26 times, or 20 100 times, according to Costa.
So, I think I have to bounce it off.
Oh, man. But yeah.
Dear.
Costa, thank you for being here. It was
Thank you
awesome.
for having me.
Yeah. Do you want to stick around for the Q&A?
Not really.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
you got
do
work
my
to do.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us. We'll
All right.
catch you downstairs in a
Bye, buddy.
bit.
See you guys.
Make sure you turn off your mic before you start saying things. The
What
coupon
kind of
does
handshake
expire
was
within
that?
about 24 hours. What?
How do you do handshakes with your friends? He did a weird one where it's just like it
Because you gotta
collapsed,
twist it like.
He's twisting. For me, it was fine.
right? And then, oh, you do this. I don't do that.
What do you try? Like,
I do this.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
we
I got
gotta make it
confused.
later.
Okay.
All right.
All right. See you later,
I'm
man.
bouncing off.
All right, so the reason why it says Happy New Year when you redeem the code is because this is an old code that was repurposed.
It was code that was supposed to we were gonna use for last week's stream until Sharna died, stream
Yep.
room died.
Yep. Okay, and also I'm going to blame the fact that my screen is at a very weird angle from where I was sitting. I would have had to lie across like Costa like that.
I legitimately forgot.
We
all
just
the
got
skills.
we just
we
got
got rocked.
smashed. We just got smashed. But nobody plays Valk, so it's fine. Everyone understands. Everyone understands. The code is invalid means that you're either putting it on the wrong side or you're trying to put it onto Xbox. This is a PlayStation stream. It is only available for PlayStation.
Yeah.
And please tell me it works because we had another code
Someone got
and
sharp.
I thought it was supposed to be that.
Someone got sharp, so it's good.
So someone got sharp. Enjoy your meme frags and Chrome Stones. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it does work only on PlayStation for now. Okay, let's get into the Q&A. This is the part where we try to answer as many questions as we can.
Yeah. But as I promised, like I said I was going to talk about this earlier in the thing, about the UI stuff, right? Because I genuinely love talking about UI. So one of the reasons why the UI has changed was because we said, like, some of the devs thought that this will help with some performance issues. It's one of the factors, not the sole factor, right? So before people tell me that performance has not changed, it's one of the factors. And the other thing is, in developing this UI, they looked into what would be the most comfortable, right? So that's more on the theory side. And when you do that, you also need a UX element, right? Which is the user experience. There's theories for that, but there's also real tests, right? So Sharna got to actually go test the UI. The first UI that was rolled out was?
A mess was
Yep.
what you were looking for?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a mess, and it wasn't so much as that our UI team didn't develop it properly, or like they just didn't, it was a glaring oversight. It was more certain actions broke the purpose of the UI. So I gave this example on Xbox, I'll give it here as well, right? Shannon went into a menu, and then he went, instead of going left to right, he went top down. And one of the UI people were like, well, why did you go that? I was like, oh, because of the way that it's structured. And they're like, okay, this makes more sense, right? We intended for them to go this way. So and then they repurpose things. So that's how that works. And as the new UI rolls out, like Sharna said, give it a try, see how it goes. And if it's still not to your liking, or you're having some pain points like pressing 8 or pressing X too many times, or accepting new quests is cumbersome, let us know.
Yeah.
Legitimately let us know.
And we'll go talk to the UI team. Yeah, it has been reported already, but the more reports we get, once you've tried it out and gave it a fair shot, so we asked for, give it a fair shot, and then hit us up. We are seeing a lot of people say that the quest is cumbersome. We understand that. We're going to throw it out. It's not 100% finished. There are still more UI elements to come, such as the central market, such as the main menus. Things like that still need to be changed as well. They're doing it piecemeal, and this started actually with fairies, with the new party UI. It has slowly been rolled out so that, you know, if they put it all in and it breaks altogether, the game isn't an unplayable mess. So it has been looked at. They have put it in. They have been asking for feedback from us. Basically, I've played console for 30 years. No, wait, 28 years.
Yeah.
I've played different consoles for 28 years. So, I mean, I went in with a console perspective. In Korea, in general, console gaming didn't really take off until a few years ago. So they don't have the same experience or the same, like, just general playing games as someone else does. So that's why they ask us to go and test it out, because we're console players.
And it's always fun to go and do that kind of stuff. But anyways, let us know about that.
Why is PlayStation 4 the only platform without sealed magical earrings now? They were just removed from Xbox. So they should, in theory, they should still be available, but we're checking it out. We're checking it out. But they should be available, but they're not. So we're going to check on Xbox today because we didn't get a chance to play much last night after the Xbox update when this was applied. So we're going to test it out between the two, and then if they're different, then there is something clearly wrong.
Yeah, as people are saying, like, Xbox doesn't have it either.
Yeah, we just lost it.
Yeah. Right. Why were they removed? Is the question.
Why were they removed? That would be a question I could not answer. I legitimately don't know. It's something I asked, and then it was like, oh, we'll go find out, and then we never did. So I'll try to get an update. My guess is they want to replace the sealed magical earrings with like more things within quests, and they give AP, DP different ways. And the sealed magical earrings force you into Hexe. It forces you into that area, and I mean, it's not a great area to spend a lot of time in. So if I hazard a guess, they want to kind of change things around a little bit there. But yeah, I don't know. Sealed magical earrings are the only ones that give evasion. True. So maybe
there'll be something in the future that has something
maybe
like
they'll
that.
bring some more in. We'll be going to talk to them about this in a bit.
Someone got a witch's earring. Congrats.
Congrats on the witch's earrings. EU Central Market. We are very aware of this. This was brought to our attention last night. We do have people on the EU server. I mean, tracking the Central Market is not something we generally try to do. We try to do it a little bit, but basically the prices haven't been moving as much as they should, or at all. So when this came to our attention, we instantly blasted the team who are responsible for Central Market, just saying like, hey, it looks like it's not updating. Can you go check it out? It was reported to us at midnight last night when we got the report, so we went and blasted it out. So it should be getting fixed either today or tomorrow. We are aware that the Central Markets, if you think the Central Market isn't moving, please let us know, because we've had this issue before and we do fix it, and then after a certain amount of time it seems to like give up again. Actually, we're hearing that it should be fixed now. There should have been a small maintenance before, and it should be fixed, so please go check that out. If I remember correctly, it's things like Sinner's Blood. There was a lot of stock but no price decrease. Beg's Gloves were 228 million for a base, which is just too high, and there were then like 200 in the marketplace. So yeah, look into it.
Going back in.
You can see the CM prices are static on the mobile app very easily, but you have to be logged in to that platform. You have to be looking in. You play on NA. I play on Xbox NA mostly. Switching between the regions, as you know, is difficult.
I think
we do have people in NA, and we're going to be making them aware of the Central Market in more detail.
I'll explain this because OG does have points like, well, if the mobile app is working, why wouldn't you just check the mobile app and keep checking from there? In terms of prices, I think it's one of those things where we would have to check everything. So the database has to be checked in-game, and the mobile app will just add an extra step to it because they're all connected, but the database is the source, right? So if you check the source and that's okay, but in-game is messed up, okay, well, this is a string issue. You know what I mean? But if it's okay in-game and in the database, but it's not showing up in the app properly, okay, it's an app issue, right? So you kind of have to check each step. So I kind of, yeah, that's something that's being looked into right now. One of the other questions was, based off the update, are all green grade items being removed from NPCs? Right?
Just armor.
Yeah, just the specific armor that's been listed.
So Taritas, Heve, Grunil, Fortuna, I think are the 4 sets.
Are we ever going to release Archer? Yes.
He will come with or around the time of Camasylvia. He does need that. I've saw people saying like, but why don't you just release him and then make it so that you move the NPC for his Awakening quest? But if you move the NPC for the Awakening quest, then you got to move all the targets and all the things. Moving a quest isn't as easy as just moving the NPC. You have to move all the targets. Everything you have to do needs to change. We could release it without the Awakening, but then it would take, we don't know how long, until Camasylvia does come before you can do it. So it was balancing act. We decided to hold on to it now, because lore-wise, it does make sense as well to have him released with Kama. And I know a lot of people don't care about lore-wise, but it matters to the people who release classes. And there are other reasons why as well, but basically he cannot come without Camasylvia, is essentially it. Trent Sherner, please, why is Kazarka Blade plus 8 broken? Wait, what? So less than a 1? Well, go check it out.
Can you tell me what server you're on and then go from there?
Yeah.
Because I saw that question, right?
AP brackets are working. Apparently, they're in.
We've said that multiple times.
Yeah, so people are saying that it's not in. Dev-wise, they're saying it's in. They're saying it works. So, yeah. It just doesn't show. Like, yeah, legitimately, that's what's going on.
People are asking in chat, as well as on Discord, I see often, like, can you guys talk about the PS5 stuff? Like PS5 in general. And I don't have much information on that. What'd you do?
No. Someone reported something, and it just happened. I think I know what it is.
Okay. So PS5 related stuff, like, that's way far in the future. I don't know what's going on that side of things. Right now, we are focused on PS4 and Xbox, right?
Wait, what? For what?
Because there's always PS5 questions.
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea.
But I think with any company, they're just going to tell you, like, they don't know enough about it because there's not enough information about the PS5
in general.
Out.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone's asking what hardware we're using. We are using PS4 Pro. I don't think these are SSD'd up either.
No.
So one of the things is people are saying like, oh, look, it must be the servers because they're playing and it's perfectly fine. Not necessarily. There are a lot more processes when there are a lot more people, and it's not necessarily a server thing. It's the way that we process that information, I guess. There's also a lot of CPU slowdown. So that could also be another issue on that side.
Yeah.
Because in perfect circumstances, with the service we have, with the, let's say we just take out and put a PC in, but on the Xbox, on the PlayStation server, it would be better. So we're assuming most likely it's a hardware limitation issue, not a server issue.
Someone on YouTube was asking, you guys can log into NA and EU from your location for streams. Why can't that cross over for live servers to let's choose? So you already understand that these are test servers, right? So we kind of just can make our own playgrounds.
Yeah.
And that works out well. So I think you understood that from the way that you wrote that. For live server issues, that has been, we've discussed this already, but that's been more agreements with Sony and policies with Sony. And unfortunately, I can't speak more on that without breaking a policy.
It was outbreaker policy. It was also, I think, a choice, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
We're not privy to all information on the dev/business/whoever decided these things side. All we know is that we were told it's not going to be region, you're not going to be region free. So that's what we were told.
Yeah. Will the UI let us toggle quest tracking by quest? Let's talk. Let's start. This UI won't, right? Specifically, this UI, because it's the first step in things, because I believe there's more UI changes coming along in the future. This current, the new UI that's coming out in this update won't, but I'm not sure about future UI updates. It's something that I can definitely say.
Oh, sorry, I was a bit distracted there.
Anything else I'm missing here? Graphic sliders. Ooh, graphic sliders. Trial PvP characters. I'll do both. So, graphic slider, I'm assuming you mean more graphical options, stuff like that. It's something that has always been talked about, right? I'm not sure where we are with that, because potato mode is always on the table in terms of conversation. In terms of toggling graphics, I'm not entirely sure where we are on that. Fix ring menu settings. I know that's an issue.
Yeah, so we are looking into that.
I got to report that one again.
Yeah.
But trial PvP characters when? So I'm assuming you mean like Global Lab, like a trial character, where you're just like buffed out with stuff. I'm not so sure it'll work on console.
I don't know. We can bring it up.
But I've played with like certain ideas to bring up actually. Maybe we can get something done. But yeah, I see that request every now and then. Right?
All right, King Jubak, is Kuno coming out after Valk in a month? We can't talk about what's coming in the update after this one because it's not finalized.
Yeah.
Or it's not released.
I'll say this one because we've never actually had that issue on PlayStation, have we?
Which issue?
Where something was announced ahead of time and we weren't entirely sure if it was done.
Yeah, we haven't. It's been mostly on the Xbox side when it happened.
Yeah, so on Xbox, basically, like, when we first started these streams, we announced what we got in terms of patches and stuff and what we saw through the patches. And then certain things get spec'd out in patches.
Yeah.
I think any dev will be able to tell you that. So certain things got spec'd out, and we had to go back on stream and be like, yeah, sorry, dude, this ain't coming. Oh, but it is coming, but it's not coming. And going flipping back and forth. So we usually try to announce things once everything's 100% confirmed. Not only that, we also try not to announce a class too early to screw up the market. Because one of the things that happened was the short sword. When it did happen on PlayStation. When Striker and Tamer came out on PlayStation, there was an announcement that went out, then it got retracted, then it went out again, then it got retracted, and that short sword price went skyrocketing up and down, and like, that's not okay. And I don't want that to happen again. It happened once on Xbox, it happened once on PlayStation. Doesn't need more of that to happen.
Wait,
right?
so
yeah.
What? I'm not upset.
What? Why are you upset?
Someone said I look peed off.
You look angry?
I'm looking angry probably because I'm really tired. It was a late night last night for the maintenance we had on Xbox. It's probably going to be a late night tonight. I'm just exhausted.
Oh, so I saw this before. Slyfire, when the world boss banner shows, the boss doesn't spawn. It doesn't correspond with the timetable.
What?
So
are you on the right timetable? So which timetable are you looking at? Are you on the right server?
But if the boss banner shows in-game, it should just spawn. Because that's when the boss banners come out. Unless you're talking about the boss banner as a news.
The news article?
But if you're talking about the boss banner in-game, it should have spawned. Doesn't correspond with the time. But then it says not corresponding with the timetable. Huh. Gonna look into that. If you can, hit me up. Hit me. Right?
NPC tracker, you mean like trying to search for NPCs or like looking for the location? Because you can get to your NPCs by going to the world map and pressing down on the D-pad, and that will give you a list of the NPC types. Unfortunately, you can't find ones that aren't the closest. That UI will eventually be changed because it is the old UI and it will be modified in the future. So we can make sure that it's in at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, they say by name, so yeah, we can't do it. Why can't some people attack forts on Node Wars? It's an issue we are investigating.
And we talked about during the stream already. Weapon exchange coupons we've talked about. Not sure when they are coming out, but
yeah,
not super late. So,
Forward evasion on Tamer, something that we're aware of. We've talked to them. We're not sure why. There's delay. We don't know. But forward evasion in general on Tamer is a bit wonk.
Oh, there was another thing that someone was asking about is the guild attendance, like how long you, or inactivity period. To see that, that's something I do want to bring up.
Okay.
Because if you're in your, like someone was saying in chat, like you can't see who's actually inactive in your guild unless you're the friend, because then you can see last time played.
Yeah.
So you'd have to friend all the people in your guild to be able to see it. So can they have that in the guild member menu?
Yeah, we've asked. We'll bring it up again. It's something that we asked a while ago, but I think, again, if it has the old UI, so if it, okay, here's the easy way to tell with the UI. If it has the Black Spirit symbol in the top corner of the image in the yellow bar, it is new UI. If it has some weird alchemical icon-y stuff, it's old UI. We are going to be changing all the old UI into new UI. So at that point, that's when some of these changes will come in, or at least we can ask for them. So the last logged in time is something we'll definitely push when that comes up to be changed.
And I think I'll actually start finally. I know what it is. I will finally answer the thing that's been spammed throughout this entire stream about witches and wizards. And the one thing that I'll say about that is there are people already talking about it in chat. And one thing about this community that I actually genuinely love is that all of you have different opinions about which classes are good, which classes are bad. Just because you type in all caps does not mean that you are right. And I want you guys to actually, whether it's for like whether witches need buffs, which I don't think is true, or whether they need nerfs, which I'm actually slightly agreeing with in terms of certain things. But we talked about balance on the Xbox stream in terms of like, you cannot balance a class off a first glance in just PvP, because PvP itself has multiple different categories.
Yeah.
Right? 1v1, and then it just numbers scale.
Yeah.
Right?
So 1v1, small group, large group, Conquest War, Node War, all those things are different-ish modes in the way that the classes work.
Yeah.
Which is stronger in lower AP brackets. She does tail off towards the higher end compared to things like
She has a lower ceiling.
Berserker. Berserker's AP, like, this is just an example. I can't remember the exact number. But I believe witches are strongest between like 230 AP to about 255 AP.
Yeah.
And then they drop kind of off the map a little bit as the other classes after that start to outscale them.
Yeah.
So Zerker is pretty, I think Zerker is supposed to be really good around 261, 262. So around that time is where those classes, so there's different AP activation points for these classes. We are currently in the window of witches and wizards, but one day they too will fall and they will be shattered on the ground, lying broken, and we will all celebrate that day.
Yeah. And we've said this multiple times before. There are certain classes that are good for specific elements of the game, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's PvE or whether it's a version of PvP. And I think for most people, and I see this in Twitch because people are saying this in Twitch, whether you're for or against a certain argument, they're making their arguments known there. And it's good. And I like the fact that you guys are talking to each other. I think when there's people, again, for either side, who go, this is broken because I do this and it's not working. And the one example I can give is, if you're going to go play baseball and you walk in with a hockey stick, you're not going to do so well, right? It just doesn't match. And it depends on what your outcome is, right? If you want to be the top of the top of the top, then you might have to switch your class. But if you just want to be the best witch in that thing, then go be that thing. It just depends on what your objective is, right?
But witches are pretty strong right
They are
now.
strong.
They are strong.
So I do have my opinions about witch, but yeah.
She is pretty strong. She is not unstoppable. She's hard to play
She's
against.
squishy.
Yeah, once you get to her, she's
Yeah.
easy, but she is hard to play against. I'll give you that. She has a lot of like like zone denial skills, which makes it difficult to get into her without taking damage.
Yeah.
I just realized what I said. But Yeah, she has a lot of area denial skills, which makes it difficult to approach a witch. So maybe that's something that could be looked at. But one of the things we've talked about before is like, where should the balance take place? Because we could balance the game right now on 180 AP
Yeah.
and just say, okay, anyone above that, we don't care what the balance is. Or we'll say like, okay, we'll balance it to 60
Yeah.
because that's like the highest you can get.
Yep.
And then below that, there may be wonky interactions, but that's where the game might be more balanced. It's very hard to pick that point because it's a variable.
However, I always welcome the discussion. We always welcome the discussion. As long as you're being humans with each other, I welcome the discussion.
And it's the way you talk about it.
Yeah.
We used an example the other day. Someone was like, oh, you know, I love the game, but this is an outrage. Like, we were all so excited about this, and then it came out, and it's awful, blah, blah, blah. And then they gave amazing suggestions underneath. But the problem is...
But it's riddled with language that's hostile.
Yeah. It's not. We're not saying that when you give this feedback, the only way we listen to it is if you're positive, because we listen to it, we take it, and then we strip out negativity or positivity most of the time. We strip out all the touchy feels and just go with the straight facts of their opinion. So we do strip that out.
Yeah.
But you don't set yourself up for success if you start off by saying, I'm disappointed by this class.
Yeah.
I was expecting more. It doesn't give you the best starting point of an argument. For those people who've been through university and you've wrote dissertations, you would know that emotions in general are not written in academia.
And they hurt your argument.
They hurt your arguments.
Yeah.
Because you're not relying on facts, you're relying on feels.
Be human, have the discussion. I always welcome it.
Yeah.
Just to take it to a lighter topic before we get into more serious things. OG on Twitter said, can we get more hotkeys by making a quadrant on the touchpad? But then I thought about it, I was like, oh, this is a terrible idea. But then if you hold L2 and then press it, that's more ring menus. It's brilliant. What you need is a ring menu in your ring menu, and I'm going to work on that. Exhibit is my hero.
I was going to say, all right, Exhibit. All right, Exhibit. It wouldn't be bad to have one there, but I think the general problem is in, like, those buttons are hard to, not hard to program for, but it's like, they can be tricky to use. So
we did come up with one idea, and the devs and the UI team generally liked it.
Yeah.
But that might come in later on as it gets more developed.
So we'll talk about it. So one of the ideas we had was that, so we were all talking about the UI, and they were like, okay, we don't have much extra space. And we were like, what if there's a set of ring menus that you have when you don't have your weapons drawn, and it switches to a combat set when your weapons are drawn? And they were like, that's a good idea. We'd have to work on it. We'd have to make sure that A, it works, B, that it's comfortable, C, it fits what they want it to, what we think it's going to do.
So that actually, I know generally when people talk about UI, they mean what you see on screen for the user, but that also falls into UI and UX. So UI and UX always go together, and that's why I love that thing so much. Just design theory is always awesome.
And one of the things I want to say is, yes, other games may do it differently, but other games also have a very different combat system. They don't rely on multiple inputs. They don't rely on the combo system the same way that we do.
Yeah.
They have their own ways of getting into combos and getting into different skills. We have our own ways to get into them. So saying like, just go look at this. Yeah, but that doesn't have this, 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 and this, whereas we do. So, you know, sure, they can all be great games, but they're all different combat styles. So we all have something that we prefer. Personally, I hate tab targeting games. I think they're slow. But other people enjoy them. Personally, I don't like playing hotkey games. So just pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and doing all my beautiful skills, not a fan. So everyone has different tastes.
Yeah.
And, you know, appealing to that as much as possible is difficult. Black Desert has its way of doing it. So just switching up the way that things work there, it's going to be difficult to do.
If you had an option to pull anything from a different game and throw it into our game, without copyright issues, what would you pick?
Pokemon balls.
I was gonna say stickies from Halo.
Oh, stickies from Halo.
That would make Node Wars a completely different game.
I was thinking like you could just run around and capture other people inside Pokeballs.
Because for me, it's like if you had the stickies, you just throw it on the shy and let your own teammate shy run in, damage, and heal yourself, and keep sticking the shy.
Oh my god. That actually would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Sticky grenades.
But copyright issues.
Yeah. Okay. Ranking issues coming for ranking or icons for PS4. Right now, we're still not sure why they're not in. We are asking. We are telling them like, where are they? And they're like, okay, we'll bring them in. And then it doesn't get turned on for some reason. And then we ask, and then it's like, no. We thought we turned it on. It will come. We're still pushing to see where it is right now, but they will be coming. You could add L1, R1, and L2, R2 to ring menus, but those are already used in combos.
Skills.
Yeah, there are skills already that use those combos.
Unless you have to do it in like a sequence. Like you half press L2, full press R2, deep press L2, then you press chat pad, new ring menu. I got this UX thing down. Don't worry, I got this down.
Okay.
I shouldn't be allowed to talk.
All right, we're gonna call it quits here, I guess, because it is.
Yeah, we're gonna call it here, I guess, because we've been here for quite a while. Lyko's dying, and Costa's gone. So, few things, right? So just to recap, patch notes will come out when the update goes live. We're gonna have a lot of updates, and that's because of backend processes, right? Backend processes that we have to take care of in terms of certain SDKs. Valk is coming out with her Awakening. She's actually good, right? Fun to play. I suck, right?
Oh yeah, I suck at it
Right.
too.
If you're into life skilling and you want to get your hunting up, now's the time to do it because of the Pico event.
Yep.
Right? That's the opportune time to get your Frosted Matchlock, go from there. We're going to be on Discord throughout the update, I guess, right?
Yep.
When the update goes live, just to make sure and stuff. So if you want to get some of your thoughts out there, excuse me.
Join us there.
Yeah, join us on Discord.
It is an interesting place.
Yeah. And Valterra is always on the forums and on Discord as well. So if you're more into the forum, hit her up there, right? Anything else we got?
No.
Also, so people who are throwing up the aesthetics for the characters, I've been reading them.
Yep.
You don't have to copy and paste them. But I've been reading them. I've wanted a long hair in the game for men. I wanted my hair in there as a debuff. So if you actually picked it, you'd get debuff. You get just straight up nerfed. You can't even walk no more.
They wear your hair and it's instant 100% weight limit. Regardless of how much weight they have, it's in. All right.
April.
So guys, we want to say thank you very much. I'm about to take a hot shower in holy water to get rid of the stench of Valkyrie off my skin. It has been a pleasure streaming. We're sorry that we weren't as full of energy as we should be. We were up late last night. I have to commute here quite far in the mornings.
And double updates are kind of rough.
And double updates are very rough. So we're a little exhausted, but we have tried.
People who are who are asking about the Discord thing, discord.gg/playblackdesert. To drive car design. Ooh. Douglas on YouTube. I wonder how that's gonna work.
Any chance for in-game poly system? Oh, I've had an idea about this. I've suggested it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We know.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Basically, he was asking if there's a way that we could do an in-game polling system. I've suggested 2 or 3 different ways to the event team. So maybe start it as an event and then use it, repurpose it for polling things. There are ways that I believe we could do it with minimal development. There are ways we could do it with huge development. So yes, I want to try and bring them in because I can think of 1,000 million uses for them that would be beautiful. Basically, you know, any way that we could get you guys to vote in-game on things, like certain changes, or if we want to bring PvE focus, PvP focus content next, or any classes and things like that. I do want to bring in those kind of systems in that kind of stuff. However, we can't talk about the processes that we have right now. it is in early stages of being considered.
The thing that Douglas was saying on YouTube was more in terms of design. Like, you know how we've been talking about the UI and what's like, can they offer up suggestions or have a polling system as to what the players want as well? With design, it's a little bit more difficult, but it's something I do want to consider. So if you have like design ideas or like or suggestions, please do let me know.
And if you ever want to get into UI design, one of the best things you can do is take an existing product and make it look better.
Yeah.
And explain your functionality and add that into your portfolio. It might not get you a job at the company you're doing the thing for.
I can do this better than you can do it, kind of thing.
But what it does do is it shows critical thinking and things like that UX, UI designers actually need. And you put in the screenshots and you talk about why you do this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
And then put that in your portfolio if you want to be a UX, UI designer, and then submit that with your resumes. And things like that look really good when you're looking at it. You go, okay, so this guy, I don't like the way it looks, but his reasoning is sound.
Any career that you want to pursue that involves design theory, what Shana just said is a legitimately good idea, because that's what I do, as well as my friends. So do that, put it into your portfolio, and if you apply to a certain company, take a look at their website, take a look at their product, and see what you can do to make it better.
Also, look at their rivals and show how you can improve their rivals.
Life advice. Anyways, that is it for our stream. Oh man, that went off.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
But guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. You will be able to grab us during the update at discord.gg/playblackdesert. I currently have about 30 or 40 DMs to go through before I can actually do anything. So I'll try to get through those as soon as possible, but then my DMs will be open. You can always slide into Trent's DMs. We're generally as active as we can be. We do have other things to do. We don't just sit on Discord all day because that's not a job. But yeah, we're around in those places. So please come join us if you want. But today we're going to end the stream here. So thank you very much for joining us all. We're sorry things didn't go as planned. And we'll see you all next time.
Have a good one, guys.